You've got questions about one of the most popular drones in the market right now, the DJI Mini 3, and at bestreviews.com. Let's try that again. You've got questions before purchasing one of the most popular drones on the market right now, the DJI Mini 3 Pro. I'm Jacob from bestreviews.com, where we have those answers. The reason why it's so popular is because it has some of the coolest features available, but many of you are curious to see them in action. We're going to show you as we tackle the most frequently asked questions about the DJI Mini 3 Pro. First question, does the DJI Mini 3 Pro have, quote, follow me? The DJI Mini 3 Pro does not technically have the follow me mode. However, it does have an active track feature that's nearly identical, and some could say better. Active Track uses the camera and image recognition feature that allows you to identify a specific target and follow it automatically while also detecting and avoiding any obstacles as it tracks the moving target. This is a really cool feature that effortlessly captures cinematic footage of someone running, riding a bike, or driving a car. Maybe spruce up your next commute. Second question, how well can it resist wind? According to DJI, the Mini 3 Pro can resist wind speeds up to 10.7 meters per second, or for the Americans watching this video, is roughly 24 miles per hour. We have found that it definitely wobbles in windy conditions, but still works fine as long as the wind isn't too strong. The footage should also be stable in these conditions. The main issue is you might risk losing your drone if a very strong gust hits it suddenly. We tested how it performs in windy conditions in a park close to the San Francisco Bay and thought that it performed the way you'd expect it to, but you should be more of an expert the windier of conditions that you fly the drone in. Third question, is the DJI Mini 3 Pro easy to fly at night? Well, there's a lot to unpack with that question, and we're gonna get through it bit by bit. The first is how well can you see the drone at night? The gray coloring of it makes it a bit easier to see against the night sky, plus it comes equipped with some flashing LED lights, but the further away it is from you, the harder it is to see, and FAA regulations require that you keep your drone within your line of sight if you're using it recreationally. We assume that many of you are beginners, so we ask that you take these regulations seriously, and for that reason, we tested it in the Best Reviews testing lab in a low light, late afternoon, early evening setting to get an idea of how well these fly in those environments, and found that it was pretty easy to track, but we asked you to practice extreme caution before flying these at night because you do not want to run afoul of the FAA regulations. The second part of the question is how well does the camera work at night? The Mini 3 Pro features a solid 48 megapixel camera that can capture 4K footage at 60 frames per second with dual native ISO and f1.7 aperture, which means that you can still get high quality footage even in those low light conditions. Fourth question, how high can the DJI Mini 3 Pro fly? The Mini 3 Pro's default altitude setting is 120 meters or 394 feet. But you can change the setting and go as high as 500 meters or 1,640 feet. For context, Taipei 101, which used to be the tallest skyscraper in the world with 101 floors, stands at 1,667 feet, so just 27 feet higher than the Mini 3 Pro's top altitude. But before you send your drone to the stratosphere, again, make sure to check your local flight laws to see if you're allowed to fly it that high. Fifth question, how far can the DJI Mini 3 Pro fly? The Mini 3 Pro's max range is 12 kilometers, which is almost 7.5 miles. However, FAA guidelines require that you keep your drone within your line of sight if you're using it recreationally so that you can see and avoid any potentially dangerous situations. And there you have it, your top frequently asked questions about the DJI Mini 3 Pro answered. We hope this video helped you simplify your purchasing decision. Give us a like if it did, and follow us for more useful tips and product reviews.
Great hand movement.
Yeah, it's great.
What did I do?
You were just doing
More playful.
You just seemed loose.
Okay,
Yeah.
loose.
That's great.
Loose.
Okay.
Loose.
3, 2, 1.